Okay, so as soon as I get at least one viewer, I will start the reading. But those who come back after the stream is, or those who come to watch this after the stream's ended, welcome. Today we are going to be doing a Cicero's journal reading. I will be reading all 5 journals, and the journals are from that of Skyrim. So if you're a Skyrim fan, I think you'll like it. Okay, now open the and we will be starting now. 18th of Evening Star, 4E, 18B. 8, I can't see. 18 of Evening Star, 4E, 186. As I begin this new phase of my life, I've decided to finally keep a journal. So much has happened to me thus far, both with the Brotherhood and without. When I think there's no record of what has transpired, it almost as if upfront there's no record to what has transpired. It almost seems an affront of Sithis himself. Hello. Determined to make amends. Yes, the Dark Brotherhood has its own scribes and chronicles, but it is their solemn task to record those events deemed important to the organization as a whole. Let this volume serve as a personal record of one man, a lowly assassin, who has pledged his blade and life for the Brotherhood. 23rd of Evening Star. I have arrived safely in the Chine Din Hall Sanctuary and have been greeted warmly by Rasha and the others. Indeed, a level of support and acceptance shown by my new family is rather overwhelming. This sanctuary is no suffering, no sorrow, for the ghosts of purification still haunt its halls. But it is better to understand the plight of a brother who has lost a home and a heart, who has better to comfort one whose sanctuary is no more. The Bruman sanctuary may be gone, but my dearest brothers and sisters will live on in my dreams, as does their souls live forever by Dreadfaller's side. Hi, random. First of Rain's hand. Complete the Baroness contract. She died well. Her handmaiden less so. 12th of Rain's hand. Synod Hall suits me. With the destruction or abandonment of the other sanctuaries, our contracts are plentiful, as are our bonuses. Still, we seem to be losing our foothold throughout Tamriel at an alarming rate. There are rumors that the Black Hand is split on our continued direction. Some favor expansion, the others consolation. My personal feeling is that the Dark Brotherhood needs to, at the very least, maintain the illusion of it being everywhere at once. It has become exceedingly difficult to fulfill or even establish contracts in provinces where we have no longer a physical presence like Hammerfell. The more we ignore Tamriel, the more we lose faith in the Dark Brotherhood. The more people lose faith in Dark Brotherhood. Our power, our services, our dedication to the Void. 27th of Rain's hand. The listener, Allison Dupree. Sorry if I said that wrong. Hello, and Cicero. Cicero is, sorry, this is a question. Cicero is the keeper and the mad jester of the Dark Brotherhood in Skyrim. He plays a role in the Dark Brotherhood and can be a follower if you choose to. Some people are divided on whether he's annoying or if they love him to death. Continuing on, 27th of Rain's hand, the listener, Alicine Degree, has visited with us several days down from her private residence in Breville. She and Rasha have been discussing the possibility of reopening the Shadowscale training facility in Archon, in Blackmarsh. but ultimately decidedly lacked the resources to follow through with the plan. 27th of, oh yeah, same day. Oh, it shows a different time. 27th of Rainhand, complete an arena contract. I ultimately decided to pose as a Starstruck fan and immediately got with the guards' grand champions good graces. While escorting the arrogant fool through the great forest, I slashed his throat and left his corpse for the bears. And that is the first volume completed. Seventh Son Heights. Wayrest is lost. The city fell to Coruscant, and a matter of time before the sanctuary is breached. May the Night Mother watch over her children in their hour of need. Fifth of Last Seed. We received word today. The Wayrest sanctuary was raided and destroyed by the Corsairs. There were no survivors. There are now only 3 active Dark Brotherhood strongholds remaining. The Synodal Sanctuary here in Imperial Province, a remote sanctuary located in the forest of Skyrim, and the Corran Sanctuary of Elsewhere. Black Hand has ordered the Corinth Sanctuary closed, and its members irrigated to our ranks here. If I can speak. In and its members in I lost my track. I will embrace the new family members warmly as I was when I was first made my home here. 7th of Hearthfire. The situation in Bravil grows quite dire. The city has erupted in violence due to the war of control being waged in Cyrodiil's 2 largest scuba trackers. The listener, Aline Dupree, has been forced to employ sellswords to protect her own residents. First of sun dusk. Things in Bravil have come to a head. The statue of the lucky old lady has been destroyed, and Alcine Dupree has left her residence to guard the crypt of the Night Mother. Hidden below remains of the statue if the crypt is discovered. Aline Dupree, of course, will protect the remains of the unholy matron until her dying breath. Rasha is sending Garnet and Antoinette to aid in the crypt's defense. I begged to accompany them, but Rasha wouldn't have that. He said my place was here, defending this sanctuary, and I must, of course, respect that decision. Twelfth of Sundusk. Watched my contract and forfeited the bonus. The silk merchant was already cold, and I was halfway through the window when her daughter stepped into the room. I had no choice at that point. So much, 21st of Sundusk. So much has happened since my last century. After Garnet and Andronette left for Greville, they stopped receiving communication from the city. We stopped receiving communication. We feared the worst. This morning, those fears came true. When Garnett returned alone, transporting the most precious cargo, the great stone coffin of the Night Mother herself. The story Garnett told could curl the blood of even the most hardened of Sith's servants. The crypt of the Night Mother, raided, dear sister Atronach cut to pieces, and the listener herself, the most honored, Alain Dupree, burned alive in a storm of a fire mage. Garnag, though bravely injured, he will most certainly lose his right eye. Managed to fend off the attackers and transport the Night Mother's coffin safely out of the city. He has been on the road making the way back here since the tragic night. Oh boy.